Hello, Aries. This reading is for you, okay? So I'm going to clear the energy really quick. Okay. So Aries, so like sand, like somebody playing in sand. You may like see someone playing in sand, you play in sand, or you like see it in a movie or something. And then like a flower, someone's holding like a flower and it's in the water now, floating away. A flower is floating away in the water. Could be in like a show that you watch. Just a sign. Pay attention to what it is that you're thinking about. You're asking Spirit to give you a sign. You see that? Could be your answer. Okay, let's see what's going on, Aries. You have Justice. I think you may have stood up for someone here. Could be a person that you stood up for, and this is something that you're going to find out something about this, or there is a person that needs your help, needs you to stand up for them. Could be a friend that needs your help or something. There's something here where karma is putting somebody in your path for a reason. They're going to help you. It's going to reward you in doing this. You know, if you look at this next to her, what's sitting here reminds me of in The Little Mermaid when they had like Ursula. It's like a post, but it's like a they carved into it like a person's face, and they look a little not all here, you know, this person. And this is kind of signifying that there are people here that are not in their right state of mind, and Spirit is protecting them. The way that she has her arm around this, and the way that it is in stone, there has been an unfairness to someone not in their right mental state. Spirit is protecting them. And there could be somebody that you know that was not in their right mental state or something when something happened, and Spirit is going to wants you to know that Spirit is going to protect them. It's like you could get a sign from this particular person. The owl on the card, you know, the owls are very wise because they can move their head in all different directions. You know, and so this helps them to see things all different points of view, you know, and they fly silently. So you could not even know that this protection is coming to you, could be coming to you, to somebody else, something like that. But there is a way that there is like this all-seeing protection. It could be a person that you're just worried about, a person, and you feel a responsibility for them. And you want to make sure that they're going to be okay. They're going to be like looked after, you know. You have the 7 of Cups here. Yeah, so this is like, you can use a lot of different things with your mind. All these different cups here. You have a lot of different choices of what it is that you could think about. And you can let your thoughts turn a monster that doesn't even exist. It can become a reality, you know, with your mind. You can dream up a castle just as easily. You can put on a mask. You can remove the basis of what you really are. This skull is over here in his hand, you know, so there's a lot of different ways that you can use your mind, and it's about you using your mind to your benefit. So if something is not making pleasant feelings within you, this is a sign of, okay, I need to shift my thinking towards something else, and I want to change my mind, because your mind has a tendency to go to the same familiar thing, the same familiar thing. This is why children that grow up in abusive homes and struggle and have these kinds of difficulties, they will carry this in throughout their lives and into adulthood. This is why people will see their parents have an unhealthy relationship, and they will then attract a person who they have an unhealthy relationship. It's not anything for anyone to feel bad about or to blame themselves for. This is something to say, hey, I want to take my own power back. I want justice in my life. Well, it's a free will based universe. So if you want the justice, you have to line up with the justice to get it. You know, it's kind of like if you want, so there's something here about you deciding to reprogram, restructure your mind around this different things. And it could be from injustices you've seen go on, justices that you have seen go on. There's things that our spirit is showing you in other people's relationships and in family dynamics and with your past relationships. And it's all linking together here. And you're seeing how it's like, you know, I keep going back to this because it's familiar. That doesn't mean that I'm not meant for a healthy relationship. That doesn't mean, you know, if you haven't had a healthy relationship, that doesn't mean that you're not healthy, that you don't deserve a healthy relationship. No, 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 no. That means that's what you're familiar with. That's what you're used to. That's the way you're used to thinking. That's the way that you're used to living. That doesn't mean that it has to stay that way. And it's not. You're going to change, you're making changes here. This is what this is saying. You're connecting things and changing things because you want to, and that's your right in this life. It's like no matter what comes, you're choosing it anyways. So you might as well consciously choose it, right? And you have the Page of Pentacles. So this is assessing what you're going to do here with this information. There's like information that you have, and it's like, okay, now what am I going to do with this information? How am I going to make these changes here? And there's something about generational changes. Look at how in this Five of Pentacles, this like father is holding this child here. So there's something generational about this. There was a generational mentality of lack, of unworthiness, of something, you know, something here that is not right, and you're going to change it. You have the artist here. So this is someone who is creating something different without the rules of this reality that we already have. So this is something that you're doing here at this time. Let's see a little bit more here. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Two of Wands. So you're nurturing yourself here at this time. Through this transition, you're nurturing yourself. Could be attracting a Scorpio, a Libra, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. You're deciding what's next now. Hey, I'm going to nurture myself through this difficult time, through this transition. Now what? Now what is coming forward for me here? Yeah, you have the Five of Pentacles and you have the Lovers here. Nine of Pentacles. You're making choices towards stability. Yeah, Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Making choices towards stability, attracting a stable relationship, and growing something healthy yourself, within yourself. You know, to grow grapes, you have to have a lot of knowledge to be able to do this. And a lot of these, you know, vineyards here, it's passed down from generation to generation. So this is signifying this generational thing that's being passed down. And you're learning about it. And you're learning about how to cultivate what has been passed down for you generation upon generation upon generation in a healthy way. And maybe in the past it wasn't done so in a healthy way, and there could be a lot of reasons for that. You know, people that have been hurt, they cause hurt. And that doesn't mean that anyone deserved to hurt. But it's just maybe you're understanding different things that happened in a way, but you can only really seek justice for yourself. And you deserve to do that. You deserve to seek justice for yourself. And people that have come before you that did not do that, they were not able to do that for whatever reason, you know, this in a way can set them free. You know, really can. It's a very beautiful energy here. This is reminding me of the movie Okja, which this is actually a very sad example, but it kind of, you know, you could loosely depict it to your situation here. And in the movie, you know, they generate this pig that like doesn't harm the environment and produces a lot of meat and doesn't eat a lot, but produces a lot of meat to feed a lot of people. So built healthy for the planet, healthy for us, blah, blah, blah. And in the end, you know, you see the animals go, you know, they're lining up to be, you know, made into meat for all of these people. And two of them lift up the fence so that a baby one can get out and runs away. They can lift it just enough for the baby one to get out. So there's something here about, there could be, you know, people in spirit, your ancestors that are helping you. I really feel they are helping you through this time. So this is a very beautiful energy. Okay. Sorry. Jeez Louise. Okay. And you know, in this justice card, also the owl, that is Athena. That is the goddess of hunting and wisdom. So there is something here about, there is a way to do something in a respectful way, and there's a way to do something not in a respectful way. Oh, it's coming up as like hunting stuff. It's like, you know, you think of native people and how their connection to the land where they live and their respect to the animals and to the creatures that they have to, you know, they kill in order to eat, in order to build their homes and their clothes and to survive. And there's a different approach. There's the intention behind things matter. That's the energy that I'm getting here. And you have different intentions. Maybe people in the past had good intentions, but they weren't able to do something with it. And you're making a change here, and it's very difficult because it feels like you have no support. So let's see justice. And the Queen of Cups. Yeah, there is something here you're upset about. There is something here. She is looking here at this cup here. And what's so interesting is the pebbles at her feet. You know, you try to walk on these rocks. You ever gone to a beach with these kind of rocks? No, you can't do it. You get into the water. It's quickly very dangerous. You know, not even up to your ankle level of water comes rushing, you know, slowly. And this is very slippery, and you're sliding this way, you're sliding this way on these. I mean, it's very difficult. So water represents emotions. When you're on the rocks like this, it's not a good time to be swept away in these oceans. In your emotions, you're gonna lose your stability here. You know, so there is a point where you may need to shift what it is that you're thinking about towards something else. You know, and she has up here these mermaids at the top. They're baby like mermaids at the top of her throne, carved in stone. This is signifying, you know, that this mythical, this fantasy, this youthful energy, you know, this is here for her. This is available for her, and it always is. But this is something that she has to choose to lift her head up in order to, you know, get here. And there is one mermaid down here that is holding a fish here. So it's like there are ways that abundance can become towards you. This is like signifying of thinking of the past, because the water here is calm as well. So there's there's things that you're shifting your energy away from. And when you're in the energy of being upset about something, this is, you know, very difficult, because it's not to say that, you know, you have your right to be upset. You have your right to be in the emotion you want to be in. But there is a point where you can shift your energy away from this, and you can shift towards a more pleasant thought, a more pleasant thought, a more pleasant, and you can allow this momentum to build. And each day as you do this, it gets easier and easier and easier. And then this is when justice can come in. This is when karma can come in and bless you, because it's free will based universe. So when, you know, what you focus on, you're going to get more of. And it's okay, because all energies are valuable, you know. So there is this time, you know, if we were just ridiculously happy 24/7, it wouldn't be real happiness. You know what I mean? It would be fake. It wouldn't be. So there is something to be said here about it's time for a change, and you're choosing that change. And this is, look at this. You have justice here. You're going to be okay. If there is something here that's like legally is bothering you, there is something you don't know a lot about this, it's out of your hands. Could be having to do with, like, you know, your health. It could have to do with somebody else's health. It could have to do with the law. It could have to do with an institution, some sort of authority. There is something here, like spirit, you're surrendering to the angels here. It's like you want to think about this. There's a lot of different ways you can think about it, but you want to think about it in a balanced way, in a healthy way, in a strong, confident, everything is going to be okay, I believe in that type of an energy, you know. And this is what you're shifting into. Look at this. You have the Empress coming out here with the Page of Pentacles here. And this is clarifying the Page of Pentacles. So this is saying, yeah, there is something here that you're thinking about. You're thinking about, okay, what am I going to do with this little information that I have? You know, should I just try to go for this here? This is somebody who could make something small and turn it into something very big. You know, it's like chocolate chip cookies were a mistake. It was a mistake that somebody made. It was an opportunity, though, that they decided to turn it into something positive. So you have something like that here for you. And for a lot of people, it could be children. There could be a child around your energy that they just brighten you up, or somebody younger than you, and they just brighten up your energy. They just make you feel better about everything. And so Spirit is like, yeah, go spend time around children. That's why we have children in the world. That's why that's a thing. We're not just dropped down on the earth as adults. You know, no. Let's have some children out here. Let's try to help these adults here remember how to just let go and be free in this moment, and be happy in this moment. And, you know, that's what you're doing here. So there could be children that say something very meaningful to you, or that bring out this laughter in you, and then you find you're a little bit happier here. Could be something like that here, that you're making a change here. You have the Five of Pentacles here. I feel like you feel like somebody who should have nurtured you, who should have valued your friendship, your relationship with them, who you were to them. There's a person that you feel like ignored, that you were out here in the cold. They put you out there in the cold. They ignored that you were out there in the cold. They betrayed you in some sort of a way. There is some kind of clarity that you're having. There is some kind of understanding that you're coming to with this. And you may have other people that can relate to what it is that your story is. Yeah, it's like the Spirit is helping you find other people that relate to your perspective on things that you have been through, people that want to go where it is you're wanting to go. That's what really is going on here. Is there's this change of, you're going to find other people that think like you, that want to go the same direction that you want to be going in. So this can be for career. This can be for friendships as well. And it can be for love, really. And just as I say that, what do you know? You have the Queen of Cups and you have the Queen of Pentacles. Or Queen of Cups. You have the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. So love. and a nurturing love, a healthy love, an abundant love. So that's a change that's happening here. Okay, I want to clarify the Lovers. You have the Queen of Swords that fell out. So you understand the choice that you have now. You understand the power that you have now and the choice that you have now. And you taking this power back, you standing in this power, it may feel like an odd time to attract a love. That's just the energy that it feels like. But it's happening. And it doesn't, look at this. You have the King of Wands and you have the King of Cups. There could be a lot of different people interested in you. A lot of emotions, being willing to come forward here. Yeah, you have this Knight of Wands card, so it's like, you know, yes, it flew right down to the ground. Yeah, right, get out of here. You know, there may just be someone that just makes you feel alive again, and that's great, but it is what it is. And Spirit wants you to recognize what place in your life are you at and what are you really wanting. And really, you're wanting to go towards calmer waters, towards peace, towards stability here. And, you know, that's a transition of transitioning away from needing someone. It's like you don't need anyone. And you realize that you do not need anyone. And the very second that you realize how powerful you are, that you don't need anyone, that's when this change is going to happen. And that's when somebody new is going to come in for you here, and you're not going to see it happening. But there are people around you who, you know, they are the same as these other people that caused you pain. There's a connection here that you're making, and you're seeing some crowns fall off here. You're seeing people for who they really are, and they're not really kings at all. They're just people that happen to buy a crown and put it on. That doesn't make you a king, you know, and that's very important here at this time. Because you want your life to be joy. You want your life to be an adventure. You want your life to be one of achievement. You want your life to be one of love here. And so you're taking this new opportunity here. You're taking a new opportunity here to have a new life for yourself. And when you do that, look, you have the Knight of Pentacles here. So yeah, there's offers here. There is opportunities to come together. You have the Empress here. You have the Eight of Wands here. I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot of communication that somebody wants to let you know that they really see the value of you, that they really appreciate who it is that you are, and they want to show you that. They want to, you know, take care of you. They want to be there for you, and they treat you in a way that it's like you haven't been treated in this way before. And I feel like it's something that you appreciate. You have the White Witch, be the light. And look at how beautiful this owl is. And doesn't she look just like this Justice card? Get out of here. Wow. That's insane. Someone in spirit is watching out for you. And she even has like leaves in her hair like she does. They both, it's the same kind of owl and everything. Oh my God, I cannot. It could be someone in spirit that is really watching out for you, that wants you to know, oh, you're going to get the justice that you're deserving here. And you have a wisdom here. You have a wisdom here that can be shared. You have seer, see beyond the current situation here. Yeah, there's something here that this is very reminiscent of this Queen of Cups card. Yeah, right now, if you're not feeling happy with where you're at, okay, I'm not going to look at this. I'm going to look at where I'm going here, and I'm going to change my mind, because I'm not going to keep focusing my mind on what's here right now, because then I'm going to create more of that. Okay, that's what's going on here. You want to create more of that. You don't want to create another monster. Okay, so this is why you're changing what your focus is. See beyond the current situation, and you're recognizing that your mind is something that, oh, this is familiar. This is what I know. So I'm going to keep doing this. And you can change your mind. Every single day, you can tell yourself, I am a beautiful, healthy person. I am a successful person. I am a person that deserves to be acknowledged for my success. There is nothing that I cannot do. I am a person who adds value to everything that I do. I am a person who attracts abundance. I am a person who people want to be around. I am a person that people love to be around. I am a person that has a beautiful, abundant life. These are things that it's like you can start to change this narrative of what you're telling yourself here. You can start to look at what you can look at that is already beautiful in your life. And you can change your frequency, your vibration to match what it is that you're wanting. And then you're going to have changes coming towards you. And that's what you're doing with this Empress energy. This is what Spirit is trying to communicate to you with this 8 of Wands here. Is that, you deserve to be success. I didn't see there's a lot of cards. Okay, really quick. Wise one, grow with your current situation here. Yeah, it's like, what can you take from this that can help you grow? Okay, look at this. Wow. You're going to do that. That's what you're doing. Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within. Medicine Guardian. Be open to healing information. Beautiful. Shaman. Trust in higher forces. Wow. You're working with higher forces. You may have a new guide that's come to work with you. It could be an animal, a spirit animal guide. It doesn't have to be, but I feel like there is some kind of change where you're realizing that you can heal yourself. You can heal your life. You can overcome this. You can be or do or have anything, and you're going to do that in your life. Look at this oyster. So this is something very significant here because the oyster gets a little bit of sand in there and it turns it into a pearl. So this is very beautiful energy, that, you have had some difficulties and you have been tossed about in the sea of life, and you have, kept your emotions within. And now this is time for you to come out here, for you to open up here, and for you to share this enlightenment that you have fortune, that you have a wisdom, that you have beautiful things that are here for you in this moment in life, and you're attracting more and more and more of them. The oyster is a good omen. It's a good fortune, and it's talking about generational healing, generational wealth. Okay, because the oyster shells can be put back into the ocean. After you eat the oyster, you can put it back into the ocean. And this provides these shells that are put together in, nets can create a new coral reef. The baby oyster shells need something to latch onto. And they latch onto these old oyster shells. That's what it happens when people don't take it out of there. That's what will be happening. So by putting it back, this is allowing new coral reef to grow. And so this is the cycle that happens where, the ancestor gives way to the new generations, And so this is what you're doing here. Trust in higher forces. Your ancestors are working with you. Somebody is working with you, is helping you. Yeah, you have the shark card here. There's like deep emotions that you have about something. And there could be something that you now understand that you didn't understand before. Sharks are very misunderstood creatures, okay? Right there, I got a shark back there. Hammerhead, 11. So, they represent depth of emotion. They represent acting on impulse, right? The shark, they tell what we are with their mouth. That's how they feel. So a way that a person processes things, handles things, a way that it is a person's nature to be, could be something that has harmed you in some way. And this is about coming to some form of a solution of this, bringing light to this and understanding how to redirect. There's all these videos on YouTube of scuba divers and the shark comes towards them and they just touch the top of their nose and redirect. So you can redirect, and it sounds harsh to do about these, serious things that you have been through, but a little bit each day, you try more and more and more, and you can make these significant changes because you deserve to be happy in your life and not burdened by the past and the hurt that things have happened to you, There is also, you can see on YouTube, sharks swimming up to divers. And they form a friendship with these divers. They always dive in the same place. And so they get to know these particular sharks and they will, lay on the floor of the ocean and the divers are petting them. And, they have a hook in their mouth and they will allow the diver to take it out. And then they will come with a new shark that has a hook in their mouth, signifying that they can communicate to one another. Whoa. So interesting. And that shark will allow the diver to, they don't have a relationship and they will allow the diver to get the hook out of their mouth. I'm not saying become a scuba diver and just start touching sharks, okay? But it's like there is something here that may be more than what it seems. So there you go with that. Okay. Could be a person here that there is more to what it is that they they're more than what they seem. Okay. So let's see the dude, you can't make this shit up. Happy thoughts. I'm gonna read it. To feel happy right now, think about a memory or something else that makes you smile. Literally shift your thoughts. Wow. Okay, let's see. Let's get one more. You could be attracting a person that is just a very positive person as well. And maybe, they want to help. I'm getting this energy. Maybe they had a difficult childhood too, but I feel even more, maybe they want to help somebody else with some difficulty, like their parents or something. And you help them, them helping you. And it's like you're helping people, the two of you, when you come together here. It's a beautiful thing. You'll know in the morning. When you wake up, you'll have a better idea of what to do. Relax until then. Yeah. Remembering that you don't have to solve anything right now. And, you can give something to the angels and ask them to provide you with clarity when you sleep. And in the morning, you will understand what to do going forward. You have imagined. What would you see, feel, think, and hear if your wish came true? Yep. Be in that energy and you're going to turn this around into everything it is that you're wanting here. This card is sliding out. I can't not read it. Brothers and sisters, to get along with others, see the love and the best within them. There's something about family. You're going to help families. You're going to help your family, generations. Wow. Okay, Aries. Thank you so much. If the video resonated and you want to like or subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, I have a book. It's called One Lights. And it's all about the law of attraction and manifesting. So if you're interested, the link is in the description. Okay.